This video is brought to you by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, it's Ashifi and I am bringing you the first build that I've done in a really long time. I don't know, I mean I've tried a few for the last several packs but just haven't really felt the urge to, but oh my god, I have been way more excited for Island Living than I have any pack like since Spa Day, I guess. I don't know, there's those packs that you just really love and everything else is like really cool and you're happy to get anything, that's great. But yeah, this is just one of those packs for me, which is so weird because I grew up not even liking the beach or liking going in the ocean. So I don't know why I always love any kind of island pack, but I've just been craving it and it's affected my gameplay. It's affected my building. I joked that I got my building juju back like last week or whenever when, everything was confirmed and I figured out what I wanted to do with Sulani. So yeah, this is the first build that I am doing in Sulani actually. This is a commercial, well, this is a public lot, but I did give it a lot trait so that people couldn't visit it. I don't know how much that affects it, but when I was playing it a little bit, no one really came to it. I mean, I saw people on the beach, but they didn't actually come on the lot. So, it works well. If you want to just take, like a couple, or maybe they're going with another couple friend and they can just have a relaxing and romantic getaway time. You guys, I'm sure, have seen the Maldives water bungalows, and I really took inspiration from that. I just wanted a nice place for Sims to stay when they go to Sulani, if they want to, just kind of chill and stay there for a little bit longer than just a day. This is a lot that they can do this on. So a lot of people were really upset that we didn't get hotels. I'm actually really glad they didn't give us hotels in this pack. I want them to do a really great job, and they just do really awesome work whenever it's a separate pack. And I really love that they've been doing that with The Sims 4 is, everything kind of gets its own pack. It was great for vampires. It's going to be great for, I guess, witches. They haven't really told us anything about Realm of Magic, but I'm super, super excited about it. I cannot wait. That's another thing that I've really been wanting. So this is like my year. Like two of my favorite packs. Two of my must-have packs. I know a lot of people really love University. I do too. I'm really excited for it. Like, I really hope that we get it next year. I feel like we will, but who knows? But yeah, even more than that, witches and island has always been like, something that I really, really love in The Sims. So, yeah, I was really excited, and I'm just kind of using all of the island living stuff, the really nice stuff in this build. The two sides are going to be pretty much the same. So, sorry, towards the end, I don't really, show you that because it's the same exact build. So I show you a little bit, but not much of building the other side. But here I was having a really hard time figuring out how I wanted to do the kitchen. It's really annoying a little bit that we don't have cabinets for the counters, and we also don't have islands for the counters. But even more than islands, I really want the cabinets. So, they gave us these shelves, which they're really cool shelves. I like the shelves. They're a little large, in my opinion, which is something that they've kind of done is like the laundry day shelves, they were really large. The coffee tables are really large. There's a lot of items that I feel could have been sized down a little bit and they would have been perfect. However, they're really cool looking, kind of have a contemporary modern feel to them. The wood colors are beautiful. I like the little, what do you call that? Well, the straw kind of pattern on the back. I can't remember what that's called. I don't know why, because I have a ton of it in my house. So, uh, but you know, it looks really good, and there's a lot of space to put things. So I really, really like it. I would probably end up sizing it down. It's just kind of annoying when Sims tend to put like a cup up in floating space where the surface would be. So, you know, but hey, what can you do? But yeah, I didn't want to give them an actual oven because this is meant to be sort of hotelish, and you don't really need an oven. Like, you know, if you are gonna cook at home, cook like, you know, back in your room, then it's probably gonna be something really simple. So I just gave them some microwaves and called it a day. I think it works pretty well anyway. And they don't really need to make a whole lot anyway, because pretty much I want to say every world has some kind of food vendor person. I know this one does. It's not far from here. So, you know, they can just, I don't know, go get food and take it back to their room. Sounds good to me. Especially, wouldn't you want to take it back to your room? Look at this view. It's beautiful, like everything. You can kind of see glimpses. You'll see more at the end. But yeah, I just wanted to keep it nice and open. It's very studio style. With a little bit of privacy with those slatted windows. Can I just say, oh my God, I am so appreciative. So super duper appreciative of the fact that the windows and doors that they gave us were all the like short wall height or the basic wall height. I am so happy because they keep giving us these tall wall doors and windows, and I almost never use them. I don't like using them. I prefer the shortest wall height. You know, it's nice to have the option. I really like that, but I feel like every single thing we get in games should at least have one, basic wall height option on top of anything else. So I'm just beyond thrilled. So much so that some of the cons I do have for the pack are lessened considerably because I am so grateful that they used the basic wall height for them. It's just that big of a deal to me. So I was just over the moon, and oh my goodness, when they were showing like the video and everything for the preview, I was looking at them like, oh my God, are those short wall heights? If they are, I'm gonna die. Holy crap. So they are, and I'm super thrilled and just over the moon, and I just can't even. So yeah, I'm super, super, super pleased. But and then of course, look at this furniture. Oh my God, super pleased with it as well. These like little, chairs and the couch, I don't think we got a love seat for them, but there is that little bench and it kind of goes with it. So, that's fine. But it's really cute. And then the rattan furniture that they gave us is just, oh my God, so beautiful. Oh man. And I am the first to tell you that I do not like the super fancy couches and chairs that have a lot going on, or they're just super particular or super themed. I keep saying I just want something basic, but the couches and chairs that they gave us are perfect. They're so beautiful that I don't even care that they're not incredibly basic or they're not what I have been wanting. They're so beautiful, and I love the colors. They're all really different. I kind of wish that each one had like a dark and white or cream swatch, or like a, every single wood and then white or cream. But you know what? Whatever. I love them. So, it's fine. And the beds are beautiful. This one is like breathtaking. I was like, are you serious? And I really love that they didn't give it a full canopy, because I feel like the canopy bed that we have, I love it. It's gorgeous, but I feel like it makes it a bulky item. So, I really like that they did something different with just the headboard canopy, or whatever you want to call it. I think it takes up the perfect amount of space to be like a feature item, but it's not overwhelming the room. So I really like that. The porch area, I wanted to make it an indoor-outdoor living. So this was originally going to be the bathroom, but I actually end up moving the bathroom to the back left over there, and you know, it's mirrored on the other side of the lot. But I think that the slatted windows work really well for the added privacy without completely closing it off. But it really squares in the suite, if you will. And I really, really love it. You might have noticed that I actually, behind the bed, used the slatted door, the really big 4-tile one. And I don't know, I've become a fan of using doors as windows. It's something that I use in Oasis Springs a lot, and I just think it works really well. And, you know, as long as there's another way for them to get in, they're like, okay, this is fine. And I like that it kind of squared off the area for the bed. But yeah, then it kind of keeps a nice mix for the slatted and then the glass windows. And I will say, I love the wood swatches, I guess, on the slatted windows, or even just the basic windows, because the wood isn't like a flat color. It has different hues of the wood colors in it, so it's really made out of some kind of wood that has a lot of grain or something like that, and I really like that. It's really just different and really pretty. I feel like a lot of people are like, we need everything to match exactly, but that's not how the real world is. Like, you kind of just have to find what works, and I think that actually is what makes building a challenge, is, you know, having to find everything that kind of goes. And sometimes you'll put one swatch with another swatch, and then sometimes you'll use different swatches, and that kind of helps create the style. So I don't know, I'm not too particular about things being super duper matchy, but I do love that they kept it pretty cohesive throughout all of the different woods and the different styles. I really appreciate that. The only thing I really didn't like about some of the swatches was the fence post, which I think I actually showed you at the beginning. It's a really cool swatch. It's just, or fence. It's just that the swatches, there's like a couple basic ones, and then the rest of them are all very bright and very colorful. And while I love them and I appreciate them, I just wish that we would have had some more that are just the basic wood swatches, and I think that would have gone well, but you know, we only got limited on that, so that'll definitely affect where I use them. But I really do want to do kind of like a pineapple plantation or something like that, and I would probably use it in that. So, and then anything really bright, probably like, you know, like a seafood restaurant kind of thing, something like that. So in here, I am making the little eating area outside. That corner, I was gonna make it the eating area where like the little chairs are and everything, but it just wasn't working. And anyway, why would you want to eat inside? Why not just eat and chill out outside with the sunset or with the sunrise, you know, whichever. Maybe you're a morning person. And then of course we have the beautiful glass floors. I am so thrilled that they do that. I've always been a fan of doing skylights. I like doing them, especially in my modern builds. So it will be very useful later on when I do other builds, I guess. So, but I'm just really excited. And I think that it reflects like the glass doors there really nicely. So yeah, and it's just cool that you can see the water underneath. I think I did, so the ladder, I ended up having to move it, and then the dining area, I had to move out of that little space. So I don't remember if I show you here, but I ended up actually putting just a grill and like a table in there, because the Sims that I was playing the lot with to kind of test it couldn't really sit over there. So I was like, okay, I don't get that, but all right, that's fine, I'll move it. The floor does do this really weird thing on the outside where it just goes see-through. And you'll see that a couple times. You can see it now when it keeps going in and out. And that's a bug that I hope they will fix very soon because it's very annoying and it kind of makes it difficult to build on that area when it happens and you're trying to use that space to build. So it's a little weird, but hopefully that will be fixed. Yeah, it's a completely different thing from what they've done so far in The Sims 4. So, you know, I'm not surprised there is some kind of weird bug thingy with it. And they're really good at responding quickly to things like that. So I have complete faith that it will be fixed. Yay, fingers crossed. And then, let's see, I think I actually, in the kitchen, ended up moving the sink because it just wasn't in a good place for The Sims when they were trying to use the countertops to cook. So I did that, and there's just a few things that, you know, I get set up and then I just change everything around because just some things work better. I really like using these windows or these mirrors here all the time. I use them a lot. But then I was like, it's a little weird having it right there, right next to the bed. I don't know. Maybe that's a little too sexy. So yeah, we changed it up. The mirror that I actually use, I want to say that it came with Get Famous, but I can't remember. I love it. However, it is way too high on the wall height. So, or on the wall in general. So, yeah, I got around that by deleting the wall and, yeah, just moving the wall up with, I guess, parentheses. Yeah. So you can see that in a moment. I'll do that, in a little bit. I thought I was doing it right then. So that's why I was talking about it, but I guess I wasn't. So see, now you've got me moving the dining table again, which I end up having to do again because even that doesn't work. And don't forget a trash bin because, oh good Lord, God forbid. Here we go. Yes, I was moving all that around, and here I am with the conundrum that the coffee table is way too big, so I have sized it down, and I have to use move objects and run the risk of it not showing up when someone downloads it or something like that, which is super annoying, but it's fine. It's fine, Ash. You're fine. I would really love if they could give us a fix for that of some sort. I have no idea how they would do it beyond just making them smaller or giving us smaller options for the coffee tables. And with that said, the shelves. But, you know, right now we can do that. It's just annoying when The Sims plop something down on the coffee table and then it's floating like a foot above it, you know, but whatever. It's fine. But yeah, here I am kind of figuring out what else I would want to put there, but really the mirror that I put over the sidebar or dresser or what have you is really just what I wanted to use. I always yawn during these and I have no idea why. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so it just looks really, really, really nice and it goes really well. I love black in here with all the woods and whites because I feel like it's reminiscent of the volcanic rock. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. I use that a little bit in the build for my Sulani girls' parents. There you go. I'm like, are you serious? Really? Why are you doing this to me with the whole see-through thing? It was really annoying me. I was really irritated, but you know, it's fine. And here I'm just trying to kind of even it off. There we go. We skip all of it because you already saw it, basically. I did basically the same thing. Here, for some reason, it wouldn't let me put the stairs correct, like how it is on the other side. So I actually just gave them a little bit more deck space. So if that's something you prefer, you can definitely take advantage of that, or you can, you know, have your Sims use the other lot, whichever. I actually used the one without the extra deck space to take, number 2, to take pictures. And you'll see those at the end. And I really like it though. And I had a total issue with this here where I couldn't put the little dock thingamabobby right there without using move objects. So I think eventually it just goes away, I want to say. And of course, you know, you need to get up there. So I'm making this little entryway. I didn't, you know, I almost thought about making a little office and everything for check-in, but then I was like, you know what, whatever. Maybe it's one of those mobile app things where, you know, you hold your phone up to the door and that's how you get in or something. So I just made a really nice little entryway for, you know, the whole entire lot just to get up there. Really pretty. I meant to make the middle like dock area, like the walkway, more narrow, but it actually ends up working well because of this archway, which I think is really pretty, and I put it at the other end of the dock as well. And here I am just kind of fixing up a few things. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for everyone to be able to play Island Living. It is so good and I love it so much. I have been telling people ever since it got announced, I guess, and ever since I've been looking at more and more, especially, if you're going to pre-order one, this would be the one to do the pre-order for. And if you're going to buy one, this would be the one to buy. And hopefully you guys will have tons of luck with the giveaways out there, but I mean, it did not, it exceeded my expectations even. Like, it's so good. It's so beautiful. All of the gameplay is really cool. You'll see a lot more of that today. And then also, you know, tomorrow there's the Sims live stream, and then I'll be streaming as well. Speaking of today, and actually as well, I don't know if this will be up before the stream, but if it is, I'll be live. If it's not, I'll be live tomorrow. So, yeah, but we will definitely be playing. We'll be playing the girl I made for Sulani. Her mom is from Sulani, and she wanted to move back to where her mom is from and explore the islands and everything like that. And that's what she will be doing. And you'll see that build video coming up soon. You know, hopefully before the weekend's over. But here are the pictures, just some really, really pretty areas. Here's the one of the guys. Actually, that's her dad. I took her parents to Sulani. So this is her mom, oh ooh la la, and her dad. And they're just kind of enjoying a romantic getaway. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope that I see you in my stream. Don't forget to follow at twitch.tv/AshSheepy. And I'll see you guys again soon. Have a good one. Bye.